Brands Hatch hosted the final race of Season 3 of A1GP World Cup of Motorsport, and it was Team India on pole position, their first ever pole in A1 history. The question on everybody's lips was, would they hold it up against Kerr on the outside? The answer was yes. Narain Karthikeyan made a brilliant getaway, leading for Team India into the first corner. New Zealand coming from 17th on the grid after a poor qualifying performance, but having to work hard to score any points. Well, Kerr applied the pressure on that first lap, trying to go around the outside of Narain Karthikeyan, but he was having none of it. Ireland moved up into third place ahead of Switzerland in fourth position. But Lebanon then spun on the opening lap, putting Brazil in trouble, and then it was Brazil's turn to also have an incident. Off into the gravel trap on the exit of Surtees, he would recover to rejoin the race. This was one of the scariest moments of the race though. Contact between Australia and Pakistan on one of the faster sections. Both cars slamming into the barrier. Thankfully, both Adam Khan and John Martin were uninjured. India continued to lead as we came up to the first round of pit stops. They were early into the pits. Great Britain decided to stay out, and Robbie Kerr pushed very, very hard indeed, trying to eke out an advantage so that when he came into the pits, he would try and come out ahead of India. Did it work? It did work narrowly as he emerged from the pit lane just in front of the blue and white car of Team India. The reaction of the crowd told the story. Robbie Kerr was now leading the race. As other pit stops were made, though, there were other problems. The jack got attached to the back of the South African car, and that caused them to have a drive-through penalty. Ireland was now pushing for second place, getting alongside Team India where contact was made. They lost their front wing, and that effectively spelt the end of the race for Team Ireland. The second round of pit stops proved crucial. India made a rapid stop and just came out in front of Great Britain, and that was the story of the race. The Indian crew doing a faster job than the British crew. They were disappointed, but there was nothing much Robbie Kerr could do about it. His car not performing quite so well in the slipstream of the Indian machine. Germany in trouble towards the end of the race. It looked like they were set for third, but a puncture cost them dear. Ammermuller would not finish the race. India came through to take their second win of the season. Great Britain a fine second place, and third went to new champions Team Switzerland. The celebrations began in the pit lane. For Team India, it had been a tremendous day. For Team Switzerland as well, taking the title, Max Welti was delighted. Narain Karthikeyan was celebrating by doing donuts in front of the crowd as Neil Yarni got a trip back to the pits with Robbie Kerr. Those celebrations are going to continue a long time. The final win of the season has gone to Team India.